Hello, my sewing friends. This is Friday Sews.
Woohoo!
I'm Jen, and this is Friday Sews when we talk about sewing in life. And if you go down to the top comment, which is pinned for me, or you look in the description box at the very top, there will be a hashtag Friday Sews. Click on that, it will take you to all kinds of people who do this. And while you're down there, if you would not mind, I would love it if you could just subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of my Friday Sews. I wanted to share with you 3 things to do when you've got the I don't feel like it's, which I had all week last week. And then I want to tell you some things that you should never do when you have the I don't feel like it's. Number 1 is don't do anything. Don't do anything. If you don't feel like doing anything, don't. Give yourself permission to just not do anything. Sit in front of the TV, sit in front of YouTube, I don't know, take a nap, do whatever you want to do, but don't make yourself feel like you have to do anything. Trust me, if you sit down for any length of time, you'll get bored and you'll think, I think I might want to do something. It will take less time than you think. So just don't do anything. Give yourself permission. And don't guilt yourself into doing something when you don't feel like it. Just don't do anything. Okay, number 2, do something you do feel like doing. If you just don't feel like doing, then don't. But if you do think, I'd really like to drive over to that thing that I haven't been in a while. For me, that's the library often. Why not drive over to the library? There are no people that are going to bug me. And there are books. I love books. And I can just sit and do nothing. Look out the window if I want. Or I can, go to Starbucks and get a cup of coffee. Or go to the park. Or go take a nap. Or sit in front of YouTube. Or it doesn't matter what it is. If there's something you like doing that's no pressure, that requires nothing of you, then just do it. Probably it won't take very long that you'll sit there doing nothing and you'll think, I feel like doing something, and you'll do something you need to do. Okay, the third thing is look for some inspiration. And I say this because when I don't feel like doing anything and then I get on YouTube and I start watching like woodworking videos, or I watch sewing videos, or any other kind of like cooking videos, any kind of other thing that I'm not doing, then watching that makes me go, you know what? I think I'd like to do that. Now, I may still have my case of I don't feel like it, so I may not do it, but I might. And so that's just one way of getting yourself out of that situation. Okay, now I want to talk about 3 ways that you should never try to get out of the I don't feel like it's. And I say this because if you do these things, they will not get you out. Trust me. Okay, first thing, do not tell yourself that, some other people have it worse than you do. Maybe their problems are greater than yours. This is not motivation to get you to do something, because it's guilt. Guilt will not motivate you. It will not motivate you for the most part. It will not motivate you. So don't do that to yourself. It won't get you moving. Second thing, don't make yourself do it. Now you can, you might get it done, but you'll still have the I don't feel like it's. It pretty much, for me, it sets fire to the idea, don't tell me what to do, and you can't make me. Now, I know that's the little kid in me rising up and going, you can't make me. Okay, you know what? It's guilt. When has guilt ever motivated anyone? Anyone. Conviction might motivate you. That's different than guilt. But guilt, don't guilt yourself into doing something, because you'll just end up resentful. And the third thing is, don't ever give up entirely on the thing that you don't feel like doing, or all the things. And what I mean by that is, I don't feel like sewing anymore. I'm not sure I ever want to sew again. Yeah, don't do that, because you might rob yourself of the joy of doing something that you really do like. So wait until you're in a frame of mind that you can think about it logically and without all the emotion that goes with the I don't feel like it's. And then make a decision. Talk to a friend. Look at all the reasons you liked it and didn't, go through all of that. But don't make that decision when you've got the I don't feel like it's, because you'll regret it. So there you go. 3 things you can do when you have the I don't feel like it's, and 3 things you should never do when you've got the I don't feel like it's. And the thing is, you know what? I have never forgotten in my life, a moment is only a moment long. So it's not like you're going to feel like this forever. So I had a bad case of those this week. And I sat in front of YouTube. I don't think I turned on the television, but I'm not a big television watcher. I took some naps. I wanted to get in the water because it makes me feel good. So I did that a couple of times this week and I did feel better. It gave me kind of it didn't take very long before I felt kind of boosted and refreshed So, okay, what I'm doing right now, I have this little shift dress that I made a while ago. And whoops, is that the front? Yeah, that's the front. And it's really cute. It's a new look pattern. And I put pockets on it, and they are circle pockets. And this has bothered me for a long time. So the problem is, see that? See how droopy that pocket is? Yeah, I hate that. It makes the dress look sloppy, and I don't like that. This is one of the pockets that I have removed. And, great idea, probably for a little girl's dress, but not for this dress. I got this fabric at the sewing studio in Maitland, Florida, and it's nice fabric. It is I think it's 100% cotton. It doesn't really have any like lycra-ish stretch. So it's a really nice natural fabric. And that's always a splurge for me at that store because you're going to get good fabric. And you're going to pay for good fabric, and it's worth it to me. So the only good thing about these pockets is that I put on these buttons that Carol from So Carol gave me a while ago. So I will save those for something else, but I'm taking these pockets off. So I've been sitting and doing that for the most part this morning while I watch YouTube. So what I did this week, I worked on Know Me. Let's see, this pattern is 2076. Beautiful dress. Beautiful dress. However, even in 50 plus years of sewing, I forgot one of the cardinal rules of when you are working with fabric that is the same on one side as it is on the other. This is a rayon, beautiful rayon poplin that I got from Trend Tex Fabrics in Hawaii. And it is not expensive, but it's nice fabric nonetheless. So here's the dress. And I want to show you this because do you see all the writing on there in blue chalk? The cardinal rule is mark the right side or the wrong side of the fabric. Mark your fabric so you can tell which is which. Because the thing about this pattern is that it's got a lot of pieces to it. Like it's got 2 parts to the front of the skirt and 2 parts to the back. And they're cut in different shapes to achieve the way that the dress is put together. So if you don't know which side of the fabric you're working on, then you're going to put it together backwards, forwards, upside down, take your pick. So I did all of that. So it's completely my fault. It's a beautiful dress. It's not hard to do. It goes together really quickly, especially if you know what you're doing. And I didn't. I made that mistake. So just don't do that. I almost have it done. I don't have the hem done, and I do not have the binding, the bias binding that's going to go around the armholes. But I have tried it on. It's gorgeous. I really like it. And so, yeah. I am hoping that I can get over to my friend Michelle's house and I can dye it in an ombre fashion, ombre style that where it gets lighter as it goes up the hem. So anyway, that's what I will have left to do after I finish it. So that's what I worked on this week. That was it. That was enough because of all the frustration. But yeah, I'm going to have a beautiful dress in the end. And I don't want to tell you that there are all kinds of problems with it because there aren't. It was all me. When I finish it, I do want to show it to you, and I want to talk about some problems there are with the pattern instructions. There are misprints all over the place. So I want to tell you about those, but I'll wait till I get it finished. So that was all the sewing this week. Not much to tell you about. With regard to life, what do I want to tell you? Not really much. I don't really have anything to tell you except that I had that bad case of that I don't feel like it. But I learned, once again, all the ways that you should never do things and the positive things that you can do. So I did those things. I'm going to move on into my little bit of Jesus. So if that's not for you, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you watching with me, especially on a Saturday. I'm a day late. I had technical difficulties yesterday. And so I will see you next time. And thanks for watching. If you are here for a little bit of Jesus, I do not have one of my prayer cards for you. I did not pull one out because I just wanted to tell you one thing. Pray. Speak the name of Jesus. Speak his name a lot. Because when you do that, he becomes really alive and personal to you. It's like he's right here, like he's standing right there. That will change you in a way like you never expected. Trust me. Trust me. Ask me how I know. And so my word for you this week is just pray and speak his name. And that's it. Then after you do that a little bit, tell me in the comments how that has helped you or changed you or spoken to you. I love it. I love it. It encourages me so much when you tell me about that. Okay, so that's it for this week. I will see you next time. I do want to tell you I will not be here next week because I am going to be on a mom and daughters weekend. I've wanted to do this for a while, just kind of take a weekend away. No husbands, no boyfriends, no fiancés, no nothing, no kids. I just wanted to be with my girls. I have a plan for the weekend. I have a schedule. Not that I ever stick to a schedule, but it's more like things I want to do while we're there that I know will make us happy. So I won't be here on Friday. I will be traveling up to the place that we're going to go. And so maybe I'll get something out to you ahead of time, but you know me, it's me, probably not. But I'll miss you. And if I don't see you before then, I will see you the week after that. So take care. Thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your weekend. Pray. And I will see you then.